This video is going to talk about multiplication equations. Again, we're going to review that addition and subtraction are inverse operations, or operations that undo each other, and so are multiplication and division. The division property of equality says that when you divide the same non-zero number on both sides of an equation, the two sides remain equal. So, for example, I have 5 equals 5 up here. If I divide by 5 on both sides, which I can show like that, using the division sign, or I can choose to show, and will choose to show, like this, using the fraction bar. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So they're still equal. Also remembering our identity property that adding 0 or multiplying by 1 changes nothing. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two equations. We have 6x equals 18. There is no sign here. No sign means multiplication. So when I'm multiplying 6 times x, the only way to undo that to get x alone is to divide by 6. So I'm going to divide by 6 on both sides. 6 divided by 6 is 1, so I'm left with 1x over 1, which is the same thing as just x, because we are using our identity property where multiplying by 1 changes nothing. So because I'm multiplying by 1, dividing, nothing changes. So 18 divided by 6 on the other side is going to be 3. So I'm left with x equals 3 for my final answer. Let's go ahead and check this. I have 6x equals 18. Take out the x, put in the 3. 6 times 3 is 18, and 18 equals 18, so I know that I have the right answer. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this one, which is 24 equals 8x. Because 8 is what's attached to the x and is on the same side of the equal sign, that's the thing I have to get rid of. So I'm going to divide by 8 on both sides. 8 over 8 is the same thing as 1 over 1, which is the same thing as just x. 24 divided by 8 is going to be, oddly enough, 3 again. So my answer is 3 equals x. Let's go ahead and double check that. 24 equals 8x, but instead of x, we're going to put in 3, and 8 times 3 is 24. And 24 is still 24, so I know that I got the right answer. Let's go ahead and take a look at our word problem. Thomas used 6 cups of flour to make 2 loaves of banana bread. We want to figure out how much flour is needed to make 1 loaf. So we know that to make 2 loaves, Thomas needed so many cups of flour, and he ended up needing 6 cups for the 2 loaves, but we want to know how much is needed for 1 loaf. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 2 on both sides to get the x, which is, again, equal to 3. And to double check that, 2x equals 6. Take out the x, put in 3. 2 times 3 equals 6, so I know I got the right answer. So we're good to go. Again, we have an answer of 3. Your homework, however, does not have an answer of 3. You are going to solve 36 equals 4x. What does the x stand for?